home video.
Huge shout out to Nate from Bloodthorn Creations. Without him, this video would not have been possible. I've unboxed at least a couple of his masks on the channel in the past. He's a very talented artist and a really nice guy. I'll post a link to his Instagram in the description. Go check him out. Inside this box is a Jason mask, but not just any Jason mask. You see, inside this box is the infamous Jason Universe mask. This is the mask that was given to attendees of the Jason Universe panel at San Diego Comic-Con, and the mask that will be available in Spirit Halloween stores once they open. Nate was able to get his hands on one, and he was nice enough to send it to me for the purposes of this unboxing. So much has been said about this mask since it was revealed over a year ago, so without further ado, let's get to it. All right, here we go. But first, I need to brace myself here. Okay, here we go. And here is the mask. There it is in all its glory, the Jason Universe mask. Now, I know this isn't an exact replica of what the mask is going to look like in the upcoming, what's that Angry Orchard thing again? Sweet Revenge. Sweet Revenge. And I'm sure it's not what the mask is going to look like in any future Jason Universe product, but it's a representation of what those masks are going to look like. We've even got the Jason Universe logo branded inside the mask, and it comes with a piece of styrofoam attached to the forehead, so it will kind of stick out a little bit when you wear it, because there's not a whole lot of nose room in this puppy. So there's a lot to take in here. There's definitely some positives, and there's definitely some negatives. So the first thing that really leapt out at me, and it's been one of the biggest complaints that I and so many others have had ever since the mask was first unveiled, and that's the eye holes. They're very, very square. And I guess it gives the mask a mean look, or it's supposed to give the mask a mean look. It just, I don't know, it looks like, it looks like sunglasses frames to me. The eye holes also bear a striking resemblance to the eye holes in the K&B mask from Halloween H2O, which makes sense because Greg Nicotero allegedly designed this mask too. The shape of the mask is pretty narrow. It's long, it's narrow. It also kind of wraps around the face of whoever's wearing it. And if you're somebody like me who has a pretty big head and a wide face, let's see. Well, I guess it's not too bad, but still it's pretty narrow. I didn't want to put the mask on all the way because I didn't want to stretch out the straps, and I just noticed that these straps are adjustable. The straps are decent quality, and the straps are actually attached to the mask with snaps. By the way, Nate, when you get this back, be sure to Febreze the inside of the mask, or just take a sanitized wipe and wipe it down. I'm really germy. I'm just kidding, Nate. I'll do that before I send it back, unless I forget. So the shape of the mask is a little funky. It's wider around the forehead, and then as we move down to the mouth area, it tapers off and becomes a little narrow. Another oddity when it comes to this mask is the 13 vent holes. 13 vent holes for Friday the 13th, of course. But again, it's just one of those odd things with this mask. Like, it's just... Now, I can defend some things on this mask, but one thing I definitely cannot defend: the chevrons. I don't get the unibrow chevron here at the top. It's too thin, it's too long. It just looks goofy, especially when you compare it to how thick the chevrons under the eyes are. And they have this kind of Nike logo swoop going on. And to be on a mask that's this scratched and this banged up, the chevrons are perfect. They're in perfect condition. They're flawless. There's not even the slightest hint of like the paint wearing or chipping or anything. This was darn good quality paint, whatever they used for the chevrons on the Jason Universe mask. I'm still... the more I look at this thing, the more I still just can't wrap my head around why. Why go in such a drastically different direction with the mask here? I mean, granted, it is still a hockey mask. You could show this to anybody on the street and they'd go, "Ah, that's a hockey mask." But they'd probably also go, "That's a really goofy looking hockey mask." The only reason that makes sense to me as to why they would go this different from all of the other masks that Jason has worn in the movies is for branding purposes and to prevent anyone from using the mask on any kind of merchandise that's not officially licensed by Jason Universe. The people behind Jason Universe say that they're listening to the fans, but they seem to have selective hearing when it comes to the mask. This is the hill that they're going to die on, it appears. And this is not the hill to die on. Now, I wanted to compare this mask to the old Jason mask that Spirit Halloween has offered for the past few years. I know I own one, but I couldn't find it. I'm sure I've stored it with the plethora of bad Michael Myers masks that I've accumulated over the years, and I can think of no worse fates than to be drowned in a sea of bad Michael Myers masks. But I'm pretty sure that that's the fate that has befallen that Jason mask. But from memory, I can tell you that this is a much better mask in terms of overall quality. It's much thicker. It just feels higher quality, and the detail in the scratches and the weathering are a vast improvement. And I've got to say, I'm actually impressed. For a mass-produced mask, all of the scratches and the damage in the mask and the overall weathering is actually impressive. Now, I have no idea how much this mask is going to retail for. I'm going to guess somewhere in the neighborhood of $30 to $35. Anything over that is really pushing it. Actually, $35 for this, maybe pushing it too. But still, it's an officially licensed Jason Universe product, so I would not be surprised if it's somewhere between $30 and $40. And another improvement over the old Spirit Halloween mask is the straps, and the fact that the straps are snapped on and not fastened on with, what are those things? I forget what they're called, but this is much, much better. And if you wanted to, you could always take these straps off and put on better quality straps if you so choose. Stick around to the end of the video for some up close and personal footage of the Jason Universe mask. So overall, all of the questionable decisions about the look of the mask aside, the quality of this mask is actually quite good. Again, the scratches, the damage, the weathering, I'm impressed. And it's a pretty thick, pretty durable feeling mask. Also, the straps are good. And if you don't like these straps, you can always take them off and put on better quality straps because they're attached by snaps. Honestly, I was not expecting to be impressed by anything when it comes to this mask, but I mean, the truth is the truth. This is not a bad mass-produced Jason mask, and it is much, much better than the old Spirit Halloween Jason mask that they used to offer. It's not even close. And I will definitely be adding this mask to my collection once my local Spirit Halloween is open. I also believe that Nate is going to do a repaint on this mask, and I'm sure he'll do a bang-up job and then post those photos over on his Instagram. Again, go check out Nate at Bloodthorn Creations on Instagram. I'll post a link in the description. All right, folks, there you go. My thoughts on the Jason Universe mask. I'm honestly surprised. And you know, the more I look at this thing, the more time I spend with it, the more I like it. My mind is blown. My mind is blown. So it is not perfect from just an overall aesthetic. It's got issues. It's got issues. It's too narrow. The 13 vent holes, the eye holes, all that aside, the quality of the mask is pretty darn good. Let me know your thoughts on the Jason Universe mask down in the comments section below. Will you be picking one of these up when your local Spirit Halloween opens? Let me know. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.